This video is brought to you by Longoni Cues.
Are you sick and tired of doing this in your matches? Or this? Hi pool players, it's the Terminator. Welcome back to another episode of Terminator Tips. Slow rolling a medium long shot under pressure is one of the toughest things in the game of pool. I've made those mistakes many times in my career. You're not alone in this department. If you're struggling with this, it's something we need to work on. And in this episode, I have a great drill for you to build up this skill, get some more confidence in this department so you can do more damage on the pool table. So let's hop onto the pool table right now and show you how it's done. Let's face it, pool players, if you're faced with a shot like this, you have to roll it in, slowly get to the other side of the table for the 9. There's nothing else there. You have to cinch the ball, slow speed. Those shots are just annoying. You cannot put any speed on it. You can't put any draw on it if that's what you prefer mostly. You have to slow roll it in, and if the pressure's on, these shots are tough. They will never get super easy, but with this drill, you will get more confidence with them because you're gonna shoot a lot of them in a row and you will get in a groove. You're gonna develop the skill and you're gonna get better at it. So let me quickly walk you through the rules of this drill. You set up one object ball close to the long rail between the middle pocket and the third diamond. About a ball off the rail to start with. You get ball in hand from the line up until the spot, so you can put it anywhere here to your liking. And what you have to do is pocket the object ball in the corner, hit this rail and cross over to the other long rail with good soft speed. That's the purpose of the whole drill, and I will show you why in a minute, because now we pick up another object ball, we replace that with the cue ball, and this time we have to shoot from the opposite side of the table, and we have to do the exact same thing and keep our run going. The limit to our zone is this diamond here. And what I would highly suggest is that you stay close to this side rail, because otherwise we cannot cross over anymore. If you start landing here, there's not enough room to come back to this side of this rail. We must contact this rail first. So you are forced to stay close to the rail here, because that way it's easier to get to the other side of the table. You have to hit it soft each and every time, and it's just an uncomfortable shot, and you will get stronger at it by doing this. And what's great about this drill is we can set a clear target and the pressure is gonna start building. Once you've messed it up a few times, let's say your target is 10 in a row and you've messed it up on 8 or 9, the next time you start getting to 8 or 9, you will feel that pressure building, and that's why it's great match simulation. For you C plus players, I suggest you try to do 3 to 4 in a row. These shots are not easy. You will have some problems with it. This is great for your aiming, staying down on the shot, cue ball speed, direction, all good things, your focus. 3, 4 in a row. B to B plus players, try to start hitting those 4 to 6 numbers. This is a good challenge. 4 to 7 maybe. Have a go with that. A to A plus players, 10 in a row. That's your target. You got to do 10 in a row of these. If you mess it up on 8, you start over until you get the job done. 10 in a row. And if 10 in a row is getting too easy for you, there's 2 variations you can do. 1, you're not allowed to get past this third diamond. So every time you pocket the ball, the cue ball has to land in this zone right here. That's very challenging because you have to be super precise with your direction. 10 in a row of these is tough. And the second adjustment we can make is that you still have the big zone, so up until the second diamond, but now every time you shoot, you take the cue ball down 1 diamond. So the shots will get longer and tougher. So if you thought it was easy, try that one. I'm gonna do a nice 4-ball run here while explaining the tip positions and the speed for you C players. If you haven't been used to this yet, this is how we do it. We take that ball in hand, we set up a nice diagonal line. I'm gonna hit this at 12 o'clock. No spin yet. I don't have to correct anything. Speed is the key, pool players. Stay down on the shot. Ooh, that one's sliding in. See, I'm getting past this diamond. That's fine. Replacing the cue ball with an object ball. And you see the pocket accepted that ball because of the speed. If I would hit it any harder, it might wobble out. This is what the training does for you. It's not comfortable, but you will get better at it. If I were to put the cue ball here and play the same shot with 12 o'clock, then the cue ball is going to go forward too much. That's not allowed. We have to try to stay within this area. So I have to make a sharper angle. And now I'm going to put 1 tip of high left on there. If the cue ball was a clock, this would be 11 o'clock. Nothing massive, just 1 tip of high left. See, that way I'm staying inside the zone. Again, replacing the cue ball with an object ball. Again, I'm still rather low, so I have to put in another sharp angle, this time with a tip of high right, to stay inside that zone. Stay down on the ball. Ooh, just got there with the speed. See, I need to get close to that rail, otherwise I'm in trouble. Gonna replace it. The further away I am from that rail, it's gonna get harder and harder because I wanna roll that ball. That's the training. I don't wanna hammer it over with some stun or middle ball power stroke. Not allowed to touch that short rail there. I can only go side rail, and I must contact this side rail first. So this time, gotta set up an even sharper angle, closer to the rail, with 1 tip of high left. Gonna cross it over. Nice recovery shot. That's 4 in a row. If that's tough for you, stick with this, work on it, you will get better. I'm gonna now demonstrate 10 in a row for you guys to show you what it looks like. I'm gonna put the cue ball diagrams in the top. Remember, try to look at it as a clock, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's the spin. You don't have to go all extreme to the high top of the cue ball. It's to indicate how much spin I'm giving. Here I'm starting with nice 12 o'clock English, high in the ball. Standard opening shot, crossing over. Try to stay down as good as you can on these shots. I'm in prime position, landing in front of that 3rd diamond. That means I can do almost the same thing with 12 o'clock or just a smidget of high right as I'm indicating here. Just to stay close to that 3rd diamond. That's the ideal angle. Then you can just do a couple in a row. If you get that speed and direction down, you can really start grooving. Again, almost the same as the opening shot. 12 o'clock because I'm closer to the rail. I don't have to put any English on there. And you can see the slight difference there. Without that smidget of spin, I'm just landing under the 3rd diamond. That's also fine. And here I'm using the other side to just correct that and get even closer to that 3rd diamond or slightly above. Speed control is everything. The closer you land to that rail, the more consistent you will be. If you land too far from that rail, you have to start coming with all kinds of correction shots. But in the beginning, that's also fine. That's the training. Your shot making will develop. Your technique, your confidence in staying down. And then it actually starts becoming a lot of fun. Only a few shots away now from the 10-ball run. See, because I'm a bit farther from the rail, I'm using that smidget of right spin just to guarantee that I'm staying high enough. That was actually a bit too high. I flirted with the side pocket. If you get too close to the side, you're going to hit the point. Then your run is over. So great training for cue ball direction. Wiping his feet, but getting there. I'm on 7 now. This one's really close to the rail. Sometimes you land right on the rail, then they're really super tough. But that's the practice, pool players. See, with that speed, the pocket will accept the ball. And this is the moment where the pressure is starting to build. That's the part about this drill that I really enjoy. You start feeling a bit anxious. You're almost at the finish line. And the trap is you're going to start rushing things. And before you know it, you're too far from the rail. But there, I'm still within boundaries. This is the one to finish the run. There we go, there's 10 in a row. Second try, I blew my 10th shot in the previous inning. So it's really weird, there's this little pressure building in the end. I'm doing this on video, so I want to finish my run for you guys, show you how it's done, of course. So it adds that little bit of anxiety, which is great match practice. That's why this is an awesome drill for you. And just to give myself a good test now, let's do this variation where we're not allowed to leave this third diamond. So every object ball needs to land within this zone right here. Tough, tough version. 10 in a row. Let's do it. Woo! That's the practice, pool players. I could feel it there. I needed a couple of tries. That last one wiped his feet because I felt the heat. So this is great practice. And also on that last one, you have to stay within that zone. So if the first ones are too easy for you, try this one. It's really challenging. Great drill. There you go, pool players. Really hope you enjoyed this drill. Use it to your advantage. Get stronger at rolling these shots. They are not easy and they will never be, but you will get more confidence the more you shoot them. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave one here below in the video. I try to read them all and respond to as many as I can. Don't forget to check out all the other great content on the channel. There's tips and lessons here uploaded weekly. And remember, if you're interested in the mental side of the game, head over to terminatorcollege.com. Check out all those courses that are just waiting there for you, ready to help you out. Take care.